Democratic and Republican negotiators in talks to raise the U.S. debt ceiling got a bit more breathing room on Friday, as Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen said the government was likely to run out of money to pay its bills on June 5th, 4 days later than she had previously predicted. Negotiators appeared to be nearing a deal to lift the $31.4 trillion debt limit for 2 years, but were still at odds over whether to stiffen work requirements for some anti-poverty programs.
Look, I'm going to work as hard as I can. As soon as we get a deal, we're going to get a deal, but it has to be worthy of the American people.
Republican House Speaker Kevin McCarthy and Democratic President Joe Biden have struggled to reach an agreement to raise the federal government's self-imposed borrowing limit and avert a potentially disastrous default that could wreak havoc on both U.S. and global economies. With the potential impact so far-reaching, the International Monetary Fund weighed in on Friday. IMF Director Kristalina Georgieva.
The concern about speedy resolution of the debt ceiling is one that has been well explained, and I join these concerns. We are very keen to see a resolution as soon as possible. Let's remember we are now in the 12th hour.
Several credit rating agencies have said they put the United States on review for a possible downgrade, which would push up borrowing costs and undercut its standing as the backbone of the global financial system. In Washington, Biden and his Democrats have resisted a Republican push to require some recipients of Medicaid and SNAP food assistance programs to prove they are working or looking for work to qualify. Democrats say the proposal would create more red tape that would exclude people in need who otherwise qualify. Both programs have already been scaled back in recent months. Most lawmakers in Congress have left Washington for a week-long holiday, but an official briefed on the talks said they could easily slip into the weekend.
We know it's not easy, but we're going to make sure we're not just trying to get an agreement. We're trying to get something that's worthy of the American people, that changes the trajectory. So we're going to work just as hard. We worked through the night last night. I thought we made progress yesterday. I want to make progress again today, and I want to be able to solve this problem.
Have you spoken to the president directly in the last 24 hours?
I haven't directly to the president, but talked to his team, talked to our team, and we'll continue to work throughout the day. We are here. We'll stay here to make sure we get it done.
Any update on the debt limit, sir?
How's it going? How's it going? With regard to the debt limit, things are looking good, very optimistic. I hope we'll have some clear evidence tonight before the clock strikes 12 that we have a deal, but it's very close, and I'm optimistic. The reason I'm going to Camp David is they are working on, the Secret Service is working on my house, bulletproofing the house. So there's no place to go at home. I said I'd be out for 5 weeks, so I'm going to Camp David because my granddaughter graduates on Sunday, and it's the closest way I can get there to be her graduation.
What did you say about tonight? What did you say about tonight?
Well, I said there's a negotiation going on. I'm hopeful we'll know by tonight whether we are going to be able to have a deal.
What's your reaction to Russia moving tactical nuclear weapons to Belarus?
Extremely negative, my reaction.
What do you tell Democrats who say that they don't want you to bow on work requirements? What's your position?
I don't bow to anybody.